the movies over there are $273 for a regular movie for 3 days. The Blu-rays are $306 or $353, depending if it's a superhero movie. They cost a lot more. And the adult room is basically $348, 3 movies for $988 for 3 days. VHS is still like $1.50 for 3 days.
Yeah.
There's still some people that still rent.
Yeah, they still got VHS.
Yeah.
And we have Dropbox in the back, which is 24 hours. You just drive around. The Lady Fitness come by.
I
There's
have
a
a VHS at home. I don't know
there's
what
a
damn remote and all
mail
that to it.
slot.
Well,
This store right
you
here.
don't
there's
really
an
need a
animal
remote.
outside, and you pass by this
You
store,
know,
and there's a sign
what do you-
that
I don't
says-
even know what the
it
cords
says
are
Max
to
Video,
it.
'cause it's a metal
Gotcha.
sign, so I just left it
Yeah.
there for a thing.
I think I have a
Just
remote.
drop
I
it on
don't
the
even use
Dropbox
it.
and go. And
You
it's
know,
24
just-
hours. We're open
Yeah.
from.
I just read
I wanna
your-
stop it,
read
I'll
the
just hit
article
stop.
about the paper that
I got a
facility.
A DVD player in the living room.
If you want to do Channel 12, Olivia.
One
I
night
was
the
just curious,
damn.
though, when I saw it.
Do you have
actually
It was a
in
rental
the
DVD, it
store
won't mine.
I'm the last
Oh,
one.
okay.
In
Yeah.
fact, I
And
think,
I had to
I think
get it-
that was about ready to go down.
The
you know.
damn thing wouldn't
Olivia,
wouldn't open to get it out.
Call me right after
I
that.
found
yeah.
I was fiddling around with the door trying to get it out, you know, and
They want to do a news thing, Channel 12.
Yeah.
finally got it out, but the
And-
door broke.
I said, well,
But it still
I said,
works.
that just came out, you know.
Because the
so
tray comes out and goes back
better
in.
wait a little bit, you know,
I said, son of a
to see
bitch.
how that works, you know,
Do you
kind
have
of thing like that.
VHS?
And
Like,
Huh?
do you have
I do
VHS
both of them
tapes?
at the same time, kind of thing.
Did it?
Right.
No.
And then the pandemic hit, but I'm kind of
Well,
glad that
I
I can
had-
probably call
I
up
haven't
and
had
see if
them
it's
for
going to do a
years.
little
Yeah.
spot on me or not. But my
That was
problem
the other
is
thing, I didn't know whether you
Yeah, I like the,
were
I
still
like
open,
the
you know, with the pandemic and all.
well,
DVD,
everything came back. Everything
you know,
came
you
back.
wanna-
Non-essential came back on June 8th.
whatever movie
But I
you're
was
watching,
I was
you
thinking
want to
pretty
skip
much by myself
something.
and
I know.
that door-
Before, you
that
know,
door-
you ain't got to
that's
run the
parking
whole
out there.
tape.
And I let that door ajar, and people would come up and knock on it. And we had mass.
I don't even
back
have a
then,
DVD
you know, kind
player.
of thing,
I just
you know,
use
that
my-
we could wear, but
What?
I just use my computer
you know,
Oh.
thing, you know, like
door,
of the you know the
I'd
big
have 3 or
tower
4 customers
Mhm.
thing, and
a
just
day.
if I want to watch one, I'll just
Here,
I'll
basically,
just
you know,
use
like
the
that.
cord.
I was closed but not
Were you
closed.
streaming
thing,
through
so
TV?
Yeah, like the HDMI
It
just
was tough.
Oh, yeah.
to the
you
TV.
Yeah.
It's not the way it used to be. I mean, I used to do $17,000 a
I've
month,
been thinking about either getting a
you know,
Hulu or,
and now I'm lucky if I do 80 to
what is
$100
it,
a
that
day.
Fire Stick?
Yes,
No, I haven't done Fire Stick,
I don't
but
think you're open.
Well, that's really basically the
pretty
same
much.
thing.
Okay, I have to check that out because I just canceled my
Yeah, well,
30-day
I short my
free
hours
trial
one
with
day,
Lulu
but
the other night, so
the fact that I just turned
I have to
69.
check out see
How
if
much
Fire
was
Stick.
it? No,
Um,
man, how much was it? Oh, what is it gonna, that wasn't gonna be.
Well, it was gonna be. It kind of depends. It's like I think it's
What
like
you get?
yeah, it depends on you know if you get like
I
ad
think until
free.
11 o'clock from 10 o'clock, so we're open from
You
11
know,
o'clock. to
Yeah.
I think it's like 11 something if you get
Okay.
ad free,
Monday
and
through
then
Saturday,
the lowest
and
is maybe
Sunday's 12 to
7 something. And then there's something higher if you get like you know these premiere type of
Well, I
movies.
called
We
Xfinity.
do week
Yeah.
rentals.
That's who I got.
Okay. It'd be a little bit more,
And-
you know, usually
But the damn thing was going up so high.
273 becomes maybe
Yeah.
5.
And I didn't want the premium channels anymore. The HBO, Cinemax, and stuff like that. It was all
If
just
it's economically
series. There was no movies.
we keep
I
up.
mean, you can get a movie
Most
every now and
movies
then,
here
but
are from
then they show the same
2005.
movie
Yeah.
on
So that's when I took
HBO
over.
and then show it on
VHS
Cinemax.
were here
and
from
that, you know,
1981.
But anyway, I called them.
They used to have 5,000.
And
I got
said,
8,000
you know, I like-
left over there.
Of course, you always get the recording. This call maybe is going to be recorded or monitored, you know, for quality assurance and
Oh,
training
yeah.
purposes.
Well,
Well, I got a guy. He must have been from Carolina or something, and he had an accent.
Carolina, wow.
And I
Ace.
told him what I wanted. I said, you know, I don't want the premium channels anymore. I said I'd like to still have, you know, like the shit. What new channels is that? I haven't seen them so long. Hallmark channels.
Okay, Lifetime, yeah.
Hallmark channels.
Yeah.
And I told him what told you the other things. He looked and said, well, he said if you get rid of these premium channels, you can't get those.
They will not bend, will they?
I said, are you kidding me?
They-
He said, no. He said, that's just that's the package that you got to get. I
Oh my god! So it's all or nothing.
Well, that's what I told him. I said, so y'all got us by the gonads, no matter what we do. He said, I beg your pardon. I said, well, you got us by the balls.
What do you say? Yeah.
But he kind of laughed. I said,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He said,
It's
I tell you,
true.
now this thing's being recorded.
Yeah.
supposedly, right?
Oh yeah.
He said, "I tell you what I did." He said, "I went out and bought a Hulu." He said, "I get everything in the world," but he didn't say how much it was,
Oh yeah.
or how much
yeah.
the monthly charge was, it or
I'm
whatever.
surprised he would mention it.
I know it.
I'm really surprised.
That's what I know.
Maybe it's because you just leveled with him and
And I went to what is it? What's the TV store out there? Shit.
the big one,
Yeah,
the Best Buy.
Best Buy.
Yeah.
Can't even think I ain't been there so long.
Yeah.
But I went out there
Right.
and I was looking for the Hulu and the Fire Stick and all that shit.
Yeah.
And finally, one of the young guys asked, "Yeah, something for the Hulu or whatever, something like that, to put on my TV because
Yeah.
the cable is getting too expensive." He said, "Yeah, here it is right here. I forget how much it was, $60, $70, whatever."
Mhm.
Then he had the Fire Stick, basically on the same thing.
Right.
He didn't tell me a whole lot, but in the middle of the floor they had these TVs. Shit, they were that wide, a big son of a bitch.
Oh yeah.
And they won't they're about that high. And I was looking the side of it, and it was it the 4K Ultra,
Mhm.
and it had equipped with Fire Stick, Hulu.
Mhm.
I'm like, and the goddamn TV
Yeah.
and all that together was less than $400.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a nice damn TV.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it probably won't even $400. I don't even think it was $400. I can't. It's been so long now.
So yeah.
But I called back
Uh,
over there because my son he's living with me. He pays the cable bill, and I talked to somebody on the phone, and I told her what had happened. I said, I don't want to get rid of it. I said, but
Xfinity.
but I it's
Yeah.
just too damn expensive.
Yeah.
And she said, well, let me put you over to the retention department. In other words, they want to retain
Oh,
you
yeah,
as
they're
a
gonna-
customer.
they're gonna-
But she said, you've been a customer for almost 20 years.
Wow.
I said, I thought it was closer, but I didn't know exactly how many.
Yeah.
So I think I got a lady this time. Told her what was going on. I said, look, I said, my bill is too expensive. I said, I'm retired. I don't work anymore. I said, I didn't say anything about my son living there and him paying the bill.
Mhm.
I said, maybe I'll get some sympathy, Well,
Right.
she said, what did you want to do? I said, I don't want the premium channels because they're not any good. I mean, they really don't have any movies on them anymore that I care about.
Now I need for you to join this.
She said, okay. She said, I wanted to keep like the History Channel and things like that, that's really
The
good.
basic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the
I
machine
said,
broke,
but last time I called, somebody said I couldn't keep
broke
Hallmark channels
2
if
years
I didn't
ago.
have the. She
and
said,
then
oh no. She said, we weren't. So I said, hold on a minute.
phone,
So she got rid of all the premium
people only
channels.
ran this. That's about all I used the
And
phone for, except for
I think
get a
I
couple
lost.
customer calls. But almost everything else was robo
One
health
of them, I
marketplace
forget
and
what
stuff
it
like that. I
was.
just couldn't get those calls in.
But it was something I didn't look at that often.
Right.
And then
no.
I retained everything else that I wanted.
Yeah.
But eventually
And
get a
of
cell
course, it
phone
lowered the
number.
price.
Yeah.
Shit.
Give people that number. They
It
wanna
was
get in
damn
touch
near
with me.
$100.
My nephew's talking about putting me on his.
But it's just kind of
Okay.
stupid to pay for something you don't watch.
I know.
How many premium channels can you watch at one time? Well, of course, you got
Well, you have
DVR.
phone.
Now, how many?
Oh,
Let me ask you that.
Verizon.
Verizon.
Now, I've been with them for 20 years.
I'm
Uh-huh.
thinking what
Okay.
I need to.
And each month you have to pay for that,
list of
that little
some
fucking
of
box,
those and
Yep.
Yeah, I have them on the computer.
and which is five
By title.
or $6,
People
$10.
come
I
into,
forget what it is. I don't think it's quite
that.
$10, but anyway, over a period of time, 20 years, you figure how many boxes have you
I
bought?
know. That's why
They
they.
buy all
Yeah.
the movies here.
And see, when they first came out,
But,
you could buy the box,
Yeah, that was a pretty good.
and you
Oh,
you could
yes.
buy. Remember that? You could buy that little box, the little box.
Yeah.
They, you think they do it now? Mm-mm.
This was
Because each one of them supposedly has got an address.
Oh yeah.
I got
Like
3 of them in the house.
A little
So that's what makes it go up bad too.
code. Yeah.
I got 3 of them in the house,
Yeah.
and each one of them's got an address. When you call,
said there was
You
a
gotta
sequel
give
to
that
the
little
number,
ad, come, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, the routing thing or whatever.
White
And-
Watchdog.
Oh, yeah. I
But-
never saw that one, I don't think. I get most of my stuff
They've
from
been
Walmart
pretty
or
good, you know.
sometimes Target.
I haven't heard my son say anything about it going up, because when the bill comes in, I don't even look at it.
Yeah, I know. I heard him say
He pays it, I think he has it, what do you call it?
vinyl records were at
Takes it
selling
out of his
CDs.
paycheck,
I mean,
or takes it out of his banking account.
Mm-hmm.
it's still the same thing.
61.
So, you know. But like I say, how many people had them goddamn boxes over the years, and
I know.
how much money have they made off of those things?
Don't have any more. Sorry.
Terrible.
All right, well,
I got rid of Verizon years ago.
Okay.
I was just checking to see if
And-
you were even open.
You know,
It doesn't look
I
like it because all my ballots.
I asked the guy what I, you know, the person I was talking to, I said, what do I do with the, they didn't even try to keep you.
Yeah.
Tombstones were okay. But
I said, you know, I want to get rid of it because it's just, I can't afford it.
fluorescents. Everybody's going to LEDs.
And
Yeah.
So the
they didn't
12
say, well,
the
maybe we can
T12
do
are
this or
like
that, you know.
Twice what I used to pay for them for 30. I used to
He
get
said,
them
well,
for
just,
like 39.
we'll send you a thing in the mail
39 to
with,
it used to only be like $1 something a piece.
address envelopes, address things on it, and then
then
take it
Oh, no, it's
to
ballots 'cause I put new light bulbs in, but I have to get a new pack because my
shit.
30's gone.
UPS store.
They're up like $30.
Okay.
And you give it to them and get a receipt, and
Yeah,
they'll,
yeah.
and they'll ship it all back to us. I said, okay.
I have 50 some lights, so.
So I did that, paid the bill
I
off.
put 2 in each light. That's a
A month or
100
so
lights.
later, I got a bill for like $300. What the fuck is this for?
Uh-huh.
It's good to know that you're here.
So I called him up,
So you say you're
talked
open
to a,
from 11 to 8.
talked to a lady.
unless it's raining like
And I
this.
said,
and I'm
man,
not
I
into
said,
an accident,
you know,
I
I said,
can't drive in
I
the
canceled my contract with y'all,
Come across
but I
the
got a
Lake
bill
Bridge
for
and have to take a
$300.
detour to
Can you
get
tell me
something I had to do it today.
what it's
Fender
for?
bender,
Yeah.
police
She said,
cars.
hold on a minute. She, I gave her the account number and all that shit.
Mine's an old beat
She
up
said,
red car out in the back. That's if I'm here.
she
And then
said,
sometimes there's a
According to the
like,
computer, you don't know anything.
teal color.
I said, well, why am I getting a
Honda, I
bill?
think it is,
Yeah.
that my
There's
friend
got to be a place.
fills in
And of
for
course,
me
I
on
didn't think about
once
getting
every
her
2 weeks
name
so
or
like
badge
that, so
number or
Uh-oh.
employee number, nothing like
I'm
that.
here by myself now.
So
Okay.
you thought she took care of it.
My name's Kevin.
All right.
Well, the next month here comes another one for $300,
What?
and of course they said
Thanks.
We can help you.
they're
Come
gonna
on
start
back.
charging me
All
late
right.
fees and all this
All
stuff.
right. Yeah.
Have a good day, sir.
All right.
I called him. I called him back. I got a guy. Told him what was going on. I said, told him the same thing. You know. He said, hold on. Just let me look it up. Here you go. According to the computer, there's nothing on here.
Oh
I
man.
said, that's what the lady told me before. I said, but why am I still getting a bill?
Yeah.
So I didn't get a name again. But, you know what his remedy was. He said, just disregard it. And he said, if you get a bill, he said, there's nothing on the computer. I can't find anything.
Some kind of bizarre glitch.
So,
Wire glove
hell, a
glitch.
month later, there comes the next bill. And shit, it was three or 4 months later. I got a phone call one. I kept seeing the same phone number.
On the
said-
thing.
Let me see who the hell this is.
Oh yeah.
And it was the collection agency
Oh
for,
my gosh.
or the people that buy their, say
Yeah.
you're late and
Yeah.
they don't want to fuck with it. They'll sell it to you and you get what you can out of it.
Yeah.
Well, this guy sounded like a young punk ass kid.
Yeah.
He said, "This is so and so with whatever the hell." I said, "Yeah." He said, "We're collecting the debt for Verizon." I said, "Okay." He said, "Yeah, you owe them $300, and we'd like to have the money." I said, "Well, let me tell you something." I said, 2 people told me that I didn't owe them a goddamn thing.
At the company.
At
the company.
Verizon.
Yeah.
He said, "Well, do you have any proof?" I said, "No." I said,
Yeah.
I said, they told me not to worry about it,
Yeah.
so I didn't. Well, we're gonna need a canceled check or something. I said, well, I don't even know where the hell it was from. I never paid that much money a month for a Verizon bill. And he kept on, you do this. Well, I said, let me tell you something, son. I said, I don't give a shit.
Uh-huh.
You do whatever you want to with that piece of paper you got in front of you. You can wipe your ass with it, or whatever. I said, next sound you hear is gonna be dial tone. And I hung it up. I never heard any more about it.
Yeah.
Well, I still, they still got it.
Well,
Pending the dial.
You try to go back with them, and they go like,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
the girl goes with Mike. He goes like, well, because the other one got so high, Xfinity that you had, you're going to change, right?
Yeah.
And the girl goes like, oh, we can work something out like that. We'd like to have you back.
Yeah, she called me. Yeah, as a
To go
promotion.
to get
Wow.
that. And they went to the not
She
finance
pulled it.
person or whatever.
Yeah, she pulled it up and said
Yeah.
we got to go to
FJ.
the finance people.
Yeah.
And if she comes on the phone, it'll be a three-way conversation.
Oh, nice.
Well, the lady that called me was real nice. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
and the lady that collects the money or whatever, she's a bitch. She said,
Not a
"Miss Welch,"
bitch.
she said, "You owe us three." Well, they sent me a thing said, you know, we'll give you a $300 prepaid card.
yeah.
I said, okay. So I had all the stuff in front of me. I said, this lady was going off, you know. I said, wait a minute. I said, man, I said, you sent me a thing in the mail that you sent me a $300, and if I sign on y'all, you'll give me a $300 prepaid card.
Mm-hmm.
I said, keep the prepaid $300 card, and we'll call it square. Oh, we can't do that. Well, what the fuck is the difference?
Well, the other girl on the phone was like, well, we want him back. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
She was like, we want him back. Can't we do something about this?
Yeah.
She said, no.
Yeah.
No.
And the girl, I said, man, I told the lady from the collection or the finance, whatever it was, I said, man, y'all need to get y'all shit straight over there, because obviously the
Right.
head don't know what the foot is doing.
Yeah.
But the fact, Mike's not like me. I mean, he pretty much pays all the bills. You know, it's like, I'm behind and whatever like that kind of thing all the time.
I told the lady
I
that
got,
called me,
I got
I
a
said,
credit card in default from.
I said, honey, I appreciate
15
you
years ago.
trying, and you did your best, and I appreciate what you did.
Yeah.
I said, but the other lady, I said,
Yeah.
I don't want to
I'm
come
glad
back. I don't
y'all-
want to go with you guys now because of her.
I was like, yeah.
I know.
I said, I'm glad y'all don't work together in the same building, because you know damn well one of them's probably in
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
state and one of them's in another state.
Yeah.
I'm watching these things up here, and this is one of them. But I looked up and I go like, I just realized last night I was watching during the news, and I'm going like,
Cardinals. Speaking of Russell Wilson, types.
Phil's got a name for the Redskins,
What?
Washington Potato Skins,
Yeah. I think he used that.
or
before.
Spuds,
I think he used that before. Like
or
I
Fuds.
think he's been calling them that.
What did
Potato
you
skins.
said they ought to use?
Because it was only moving 1 mile an hour. Now
Yeah.
that's not a moving 9.
Then it was moving 3.
Mike boy. Buell City. It's today's rental, boys. Mike boy. Mike boy.